Hello, welcome back. I'm Liv and you're watching Kalkine TV live from Sydney. These are the stocks in action. The S&P ASX 200 is lower today, dropping 36.10 points or 0.51% to 7,009.50 at 11:27 Australian Eastern Standard Time. The bottom performing stocks in this index are Mesoblast Limited, down 4.9%, and Zipco Limited, down 3.04%. Over the last 5 days, the index is virtually unchanged, but is currently 1.20% below its 52-week high. Sectors are mixed. 9 of 11 sectors are lower today, along with the S&P ASX 200 index. Energy is the best performing sector, gaining 0.42% and rebounding from its recent decline. This sector is off 2.06% for the past 5 days. On that note, let's have a look at the major news coming in from the ASX listed stocks. First up, Telix Pharmaceuticals, or TLX, has finalised its strategic manufacturing agreement with Global Medical Solutions. In the latest development, Telix Pharmaceuticals Limited, ASX TLX, has concluded a strategic manufacturing agreement with Global Medical Solutions Limited, or GMS. The agreement relates to the manufacturing and supply of finished unit doses of TLX's molecularly targeted radiation, MTR, products for specific clinical development programs. As per the agreement, GMS will at first manufacture and deliver finished unit doses of Telix's TLX 591 and TLX 592 to locations throughout Australia for its scheduled PROST ACT Phase 3 and Cupid Phase 1 clinical trials, respectively. The agreement is designed to support manufacturing obligations of TLX for further products and includes potential forthcoming product distribution requirements throughout the Asia-Pacific region. Telix Pharmaceuticals Limited stock was noted at 3.840 Australian dollars at 11:27 Australian Eastern Standard Time. That's 11:27 a.m. Moving on to the next stock, Downer EDI. Morgan Stanley says mining divestment strategy is close to complete. Financial research firm Morgan Stanley stated that the sale of Downer EDI Limited's AX open cut business in Eastern Australia is the last piece of the puzzle in the Australian firm's mining divestment strategy. MS shared that the unit, which generates about $600 million of revenue per year, would yield about 180 million to 240 million Australian dollars. The research firm, Morgan Stanley, again stated that after a mining divestment, Downer's earnings should be less cyclical and the business more cash generative, given a reduction in mining capex by about 60%. The engineering and construction company Downer EDI on Monday had agreed to sell its tyre management business Atraco to Bridgestone Corp, and that's for 79 million Australian dollars. While up to Monday's close, Downer EDI Limited, ASX Dow, stock had risen 1.7% this year. It was spotted trading down 1.661%. At 5.33 per share Australian dollars, and that was at 11:27 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Next, ASX listed stock is a world-class diversified gambling entertainment group, Tabcorp, advances on higher bid for wagering and media arm. The share price of betting firm Tabcorp Holdings Limited gained 4.166% to 5.000 Australian dollars at 11:27 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. The stock has hit a near 2-week high. Tabcorp Holdings stated Britain's Entain has approached the company with $3.5 billion proposal, Australian dollars, to buy its wagering and media business. Up to Monday's close, Tabcorp Holdings Limited stock had risen 23.1%, this year. Now let's take a look at the next ASX-listed company, Bingo Industries, soaring on a takeover by Macquarie. The share price of Bingo Industries Limited jumped as much as 6.718% to 3.415 Australian dollars at 11:27 Australian Eastern Standard Time. Bingo on Tuesday agreed to be acquired by funds managed by the Macquarie Group for 2.3 billion Australian dollars. The stock is set for the best day in 2 weeks. About 9.6 million shares got traded as compared to the 30-day moving average of 1.5 million shares. Up to Monday's close, Bingo Industries Limited ASX bin stock had risen 31.2% this year. And finally, Angel starts the 2021 sales season, delivering a record March quarter result. Angel Seafood Holdings Limited, which is the biggest producer of certified organic and sustainable Pacific oysters in the Southern Hemisphere, shared its quarterly update for the period ending the 31st of March 2021. Angel Seafood Holdings recorded 1.3 million oysters sold. That was up 21% on the previous corresponding period. Oyster sales resumed following the summer spawning period, and momentum has gathered in the lead up to Easter. Biomass increased 42% following good growth rates across all bays during summer. And a record 33 million oysters were on hand to cater for the growing demand. Angel Seafood Holdings received a quarterly revenue result of 1 million, up 15% on PCP, with underlying prices of oysters remaining steady. Meanwhile, the last traded price of Angel Seafood Holdings Limited, AS1 on the ASX, stock on the ASX was 0.150 Australian dollars per share at 11:27 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. That's it for now. Keep watching Kalkine TV, where we'll bring you the latest news and trending market updates live from Sydney. I'm Liv. Stay tuned.